So step 1, find Nikki.
Step 2, convince her mom ain't coming back from the dead.
Step 3, get that stone away from her and mop the floor with that Magus thing.
You show no shortage of assurance.
Yeah, this one's Mr. Positivity. It's enough to make you sick.
The stone is both bondage and bridge for Magus, and a young mind is most malleable. If Magus is merged with hers, she may not survive the severing.
We won't let it come to that.
Not to join the Golden Downer, but how are we supposed to find the kid? What are you... Oh,
what's
Flark.
going... Oh, Flark.
They've got the Cortex. They can go anywhere, convert anyone.
Go now.
Why does that sound like you're not coming with us?
These are my people. Some still survive if I stay.
Then we'll stay and help.
Go. I'll be where I'm needed when I need to be. Just trust me.
I'm starting to actually get you. You wanna pop a squat, Golden Boy? You're making me nervous.
Or perhaps your nerves need gnawing.
What did I do?
This precarious plan proves more meek by the moment. The Madonna was meant to be among us.
She knows what she's doing. Eventually.
Sorry sins I have wrought to wrest me among such a motley crew.
Did he? Did he take my room?
Not so much as a yip from the mud. Groot says he'll keep trying. Where's Mr. Fancy Words?
It is assumed Peter Quill's quarters. It was a daring display of dominance.
Don't you start.
Usually I'd say, who needs him, but we do. So you better fix this one, Quill.
Just try not to piss him off any more than he already is.
If it is to be a fight to the death, I will honor the outcome.
If he kills you, I get your guns.
Wouldn't bet on Peter winning that fight. Took all 5 of us to beat him.
Moore, are you okay letting Mantis fight the church alone out there?
She won't fight. She'll focus on evacuating people. Maybe they can all hide in the caves.
So she's just gonna let the church take over her homeworld?
Mantis would tell you that people matter more than the planet. And she knows that the church won't stop coming until we rescue Nikki.
You have great confidence in this celestial Madonna.
She's one of the few people I know I can trust.
Really? She freaks me out.
Because she's smarter than you?
And kinder.
Hey, that nickname makes my skin crawl. I'm furry, not fuzzy. Not even that little. Hey, Quill.
You seem like you're in a good mood.
Huh, do I? I've got a great idea for a new blaster extension. Can't wait to put it together.
Well, now that the gang's back together and we've got a minute to breathe, I think you deserve an official thank you for what you did on Lamentus.
Quill,
I know you don't like that kind of sappy stuff, but I really mean it. Knowing about the crap those scientists did to you, not only does it make my blood boil, it puts everything into perspective.
Come on. It was just a puddle.
I don't know if I could have gotten over something like that.
You saved their lives, man. You deserve a bit of praise.
The rodents saved your lives, and scientists were involved. I have many questions.
Yeah, well, save them for the next time we all get a drink together, buddy. Do I get a raise for this? And it's done. So, about my raise.
Did you just...
You have closed the refrigerator door.
Glad you're back on our side, Drax. I got a feeling we'll need to go full destroyer on this one.
I shall be ready, Peter Quill. I have witnessed the threat posed by Magus firsthand. No one should suffer from its malignant lies. I owe all of you a great debt of gratitude. It'd be my honor to fight beside you with all of my might.
That's a lot of might. Groot agrees with you, Muscles.
Sounds like we've got ourselves a nice church butt-kicking party.
I only hope our guest agrees to join this buttocks-striking celebration.
All right. Let the waves of calm wash over me. And... Oh, Gamora!
Since when do you meditate?
I don't, but desperate times and all. Stuff's been a lot lately.
I get it. Allah help me, do I get it.
So, how do you use this then? In case, Rocket asks.
Well, for one, it isn't about just holding it. You also need a comfortable place to sit, where you can be relaxed but alert, and focus on your breathing. Then you practice. A lot.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot more work than I was hoping for.
Anything worth doing tends to be.
So how do you do it?
Focus was something Thanos beat into us early on. But it wasn't until I lived with the priests of Pama that I realized how limited his version of meditation really was.
I can't picture Thanos meditating. I kind of always figured he was this egotistical tyrant.
Oh, he totally was. But Thanos also understood that aspects of meditation could be useful to his cause.
Like focus?
Focus, increasing overall awareness, pain tolerance. He came up with a series of exercises, fun little games for me and Nebula to compete in as part of our training. The worst part was, we didn't even know what he was doing until it was too late.
What do you mean?
Thanos' brand of meditation warped us, turned us into hyper-focused weapons. That way we were numb to the horrors of his agenda.
Killing people.
Assassination is just a different name for murder.
So how did you cope?
We made puns. Bad, stupid jokes to shout as we were killing people. The more terrible, the better.
Here, I thought you just had a really lame sense of humor.
Oh, I do. But it was the only way to survive. And it was something we did together, a new kind of competition, just between me and Nebula, to see who can make the other laugh.
That's really messed up, and yet oddly endearing.
Yeah, well, even bad puns can only get you so far before your conscience catches up with you.
How did you end up living with the priests of Pama? They're not exactly your kind of crowd with the whole pacifism thing.
Mantis introduced me to them last year, when I needed to heal. They helped me in ways I didn't think were possible.
Helped? How?
I guess you could say I was broken. Thanos, the war, working as an assassin. It'd take a toll on you. By the time Mantis brought me there, I was ready to give up. I mean, I was miserable. Convinced I was beyond redemption or worth. I truly believed I deserved to die.
But you didn't. Die?
No. There was this boy there. A con.
The one you hugged in the village.
Akan was like me. Lost. His parents had died in an accident. He was combative, rebellious, the opposite of a pacifist. The priest thought it would be a good idea for both of us to work through our scut together.
And was it?
At first, not really. He was a pain in the butt. But over time, we came to rely on each other. Thanos had taught me how to meditate in the functional sense, but not in the spiritual sense, like how to work through my trauma, caring for Akan. He forced me to reflect and process, and together, through mutual support, Akan and I were able to overcome our demons.
Wow. I had no idea meditation could be so intense.
Or beneficial?
Well, yeah, that too. I guess I should give it a go sometime. Although I'm kind of scared of what I'll find.
Who knows? You might surprise yourself. I know I did.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, Warlock. Open up. This is my room, you know. And that would be my cassette cover.
You penned this pithy poetry?
It's not poetry, it's music. Hard rock. It's supposed to have guitars and bass and drums.
Simplistic scriptures, as is its scribe.
Okay. What's your deal, man? What did I do to piss you off?
Your lamentable leadership allowed the Madonna to leave when we needed her talents to travel to the telepathic realm.
Mantis had good reason to stay behind. We just need to get Nikki and get the hell out so we can find her again.
Your tenuous tactics trust too much to fortune. Can you confidently convince me your meager measures may amply manage this mission?
My meager what?
Your meager metal. We stand against an adversary unlike any before, blinded by burning, hope-fueled hate.
Magus, right, your evil twin. That's our adversary.
Before such a blaze, still a stooge may steer, but your wide-eyed wonder is merely wit and moxie. You strut as an insecure cock, uncertain of his stature.
Does that mean what I think it means?
This audacity acts as stilts on sand as the tide thralls you in. Leading must be wrought off the fullness of your yearning yoke. Will it be so?
Yes. Absolutely.
Wise words. Sure and measured. But beheld by my bemused misgivings, your demeanor differs distinctly in direction from my more willful ways.
Maybe we can meet in the middle then.
Yes. An oath. Will you own an oath to operate with greater aggression? To give gravitas to gravid seasons of your soul and struggle not to stand on destiny's icy flows?
Sure, man. Whatever it takes.
Then assert it.
I swear I'll be a good leader. That I'll be decisive and that I won't let Manus do whatever she wants.
I stand partially reassured.
That's good enough for me.
My shoulders are sore.
Yeah, Mantis is heavier than she looks.
How is she connected with my soreness?
She rode your back all the way down the caves to Goldie's place.
So, how is he?
Frustrating. It's like talking to Suzanne Harris at the summer dance all over again. It may be up to us to stop the Church in Nowhere. You ready?
I am Groot.
He's worried about the mutt. Says it would be easier with his help.
I didn't think Cosmo would let the Church take over his station, but if they got the Cortex, then...
He is but one canine against the army of the converted.
Guess that explains why we ain't been able to reach Cosmo. If you don't answer it, they'll vaporize us.
I will handle this communication.
All yours, buddy.
Hail, traveler. Have you accepted the truth of the divine promise?
We have. My deceased wife and daughter are with me. To thank the matriarch for her gift.
May the promise be fulfilled. You are clear to land at the spaceport.
All them bars. And betting parlors.
And noodle joints.
Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
I assume it will be worse.
Raker rallies regiments, while we wait whistling in the wings.
Landing as fast as I can, Gold. What the flark?
Great! Cocoon Boy thinks he's a butterfly now!
He is a man of action.
Let's just hope that he can keep the church busy while we look for Nikki.
Didn't think you'd be able to bluff your way through security muscles.
I am quite adept at deception.
We're gonna need more than that to get to the Continuum Cortex and rescue Nikki.
Especially with Golden Boy jumping ship. Should we, like, try to find him?
Time is running out. We cannot lose focus if we are to save the girl.
Drax is right. Let's just hope Warlock can do a bit of damage on his side. So, final showdown against Raker. This time, you'll get him for good.
I intend to. We're not leaving here without Nikki.
Let's do this. Time to save Nikki.
Peter.
Okay. Just be cool. Let me handle these guys.
Welcome, travelers. Have you come to witness the fulfillment?
The what now?
The realization of the Matriarch's promise. The beginning of a new world. One without death, or pain, or fear. You should know this. Weren't you vetted and cleared to land here?
What? Of course we were.
How are you not aware of the fulfillment? Something is wrong. These heretics must be stopped. Attack!
Look! The Elite One's mending his allies!
Well, that's not fair!
Ready!
Roasted on the cultist!
Eyes on the prize, Peter!
What the? Coach is choosing his team members!
Soul magic! The sorcerer is healing the other! Put a target on her! Feel my face!
Next time, you're on your own!
Oh, thanks, buddy!
Do not let the Flying One mend his team! What is next, Peter Quill?
Drax, sack 'em!
Meet your maker!
Blockhead sending out big bad rays of sunshine!
The shaman must be dealt with immediately!
Hey, that's great powering up the others!
That's not good! Stop him! Send it their way, Drax!
Brace yourself!
Surges!
I seem to be bleeding my own blood!
Might want to check on that, Peter! I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
Ready!
Drax is down, Peter! Do something!
Drax!
Oh, crap! Up you get, big guy!
My great strength is underutilized!
So he gets to just go around healing his pals!
The shaman must be dealt with immediately!
You owe me one, Quill!
Not going into the light this time, little buddy!
Peter! Help! Now!
The enemy proves persistent!
Guys, huddle up!
We need to turn this around, Peter. Fast!
Yeah? How are we gonna do that? Dest and Scutplug's got complete control of the battlefield. Just look at him out there.
You know what I see when I look at that battlefield? I see all of you, and I am mesmerized. Seriously, you make me want to fight 24 hours a day. Who's with me?
This is gonna be fun!
Time to
This faith-filled fanatic got the point!
These fanatics only understand violence!
But lightning!
Bet you've never felt so alive, though!
Groot, snag him!
With pleasure!
Blow him up! Shocking!
Wacko's better pray their new world comes without death or pain or fear. Because I'm gonna kill him for clarking up this spaceport.
They have been very busy redecorating.
All the more reason for us to get to the Cortex and find Nikki.
If the promise is to be realized here, converted will be flocking in to witness it. Are we the only new arrivals?
We must be late, as usual.
You can tear it out, right?
Assuming we find the girl, how do we sever her connection with Magus?
We don't. If Cocoon Boy ain't around to suck it up afterward.
We'll just have to reason with her.
Anybody see any this way to the fulfillment signs?
No. I will inform you if I observe it.
Thanks.
Scott! Cosmos Tower's shut down.
That's because it's never been dark before. You do realize some of the guys shooting at us were nowhere security?
This does not bode well for the dog.
Never was the Mutt's biggest fan, but we could have used a backup telepath.
Just because the tower shut down doesn't mean Cosmo is too. Last time we were here, he knocked out me, Gamora, and Drax, and Lady Hellbender's bounty hunters, like it was nothing. We just gotta have faith he's okay.
Really, Peter? Faith?
There does appear to be an accessible story here.
Dreading what we're gonna see in the marketplace.
Same thing we saw when we flew in.
Yeah, but it'll be up close. Nowhere really stunk sometimes, but...
Clark! Over there!
There's so many of them. I thought most nobodies would have rejected the promise.
Everyone wants something they can't have.
Yeah, but these crooks were suspicious of anyone giving them anything for free. Well, I gotta believe some of them stood up against the church. They call themselves outlaws for Flark's sake. They got Flark and Faith batteries everywhere.
Just like on Hal's Hope.
Perhaps they have built another giant ray gun inside the Continuum Cortex.
To siphon Faith from multiple worlds at once? Is that even possible?
The energy ain't filling these batteries. It's moving away from them.
So they're powering something.
Sure looks like it.
Okay, I think we got the drop on these guys.
They do not fear death.
Don't mean we can't hurt him first.
Tell your new boss he ain't getting away with it!
Maybe everyone else is converting other planets!
Gotta admit, this is kinda satisfying.
More batteries the deeper we go. 100 units says they're tied to the fulfillment.
Priest said that they were bringing...
They can't raise the dead, especially after we saved Nikki.
I'm surprised the church was able to seize the Cortex. It seemed pretty secure last time.
Wasn't half as secure as the dog thought.
The Church's forces increased by the tick. Their superior numbers could have easily breached the defenses.
Well, we got just the 5 of us. Filling us all with confidence there, big guy. Wonder if any of these fortune tellers saw this coming.
Unlikely. They were all charlatans.
Most of them were pickpockets and fences. Pretty useful people to know. Don't suppose we could try tricking them again?
Over here! Looks like we can squeeze through.
We must be close to Mantlow's bar. Can you see it?
Not really. There's a lot of debris in the way.
There is no way through this wall.
Could be a bunch of wackos just waiting for us on the other side.
Good point. Peter, you should find a way over to check.
What? Why me?
You the leader?
Peter!
Well, that didn't work.
Clark, I'm going in.
What about the fanatics?
I'll toast them if I see them. We're the only ones that can do this, right?
Gamora, you should be able to get your sword in there now. Give me a boost.
Let's hope it holds.
Oh, God! Not Mantlow's. Look at her. This is personal, Quill.
What's taking so long?
I know how much you love this dive.
It was the one spot in this whole Flarkin galaxy where a guy could feel safe. I mean, except for the bar brawls and the security raids and the bounty hunters.
We'll drink to it later. Right now, we've got to keep moving.
There's been no sign of Goldie Braun since he left from our ship.
Adam Warlock.
Might be splattered somewhere across the lower city.
Or got picked up by a wandering creep squad.
Or maybe he was lying about which side he was on and is just waiting to attack us.
The Warlock carries an old grudge. He would not align himself with the Grand Unifier.
What do we need the Golden Boy for anyways? We were doing fine without him.
I was not fine. Magus was devouring my soul. Your memory is suspect.
You know why we need Warlock to stop Magus's space magic ritual? We don't know space magic!
Yeah, because that ain't a real thing.
And I'm not so sure anymore, not after Lamentus. None of this makes any sense, but Mantis gave us somebody who can fight it.
Somebody who also makes no sense.
Exactly! I think. He can deal with his evil twin.
I had a contact here. Rotations ago.
You did? Was it Blurf? No. Shudupun. Hooks, maybe? Whoa. Cat free. He always gave Groot the creeps.
Focus, Peter Quill. Prepare to spill blood.
Whoa. The Emporium used to be right here. Did the church destroy it?
Doubt it. The Collector probably blasted out of here at the first sign of trouble.
Before the first sign. The Collector's supposed to be able to see the future.
Wait, how did he move the whole Emporium?
It was a ship.
Huh. Never would have guessed it from the inside.
Maybe it's more of a shuttle. Groot's right. We're getting distracted.
I have seen nowhere this desolated before.
No way. When?
Careful, Peter Quill.
Guys, look down. It's an awful lot of light.
You're thinking it's the full Flarkman, ain't you? But it could just be runoff from the cables. Whatever these whack jobs are up to, they need a lot of juice.
Perhaps this is how they powered their fleet to reach Lamentus.
Yeah, the Cortex could handle that on its own. What? It was a good pun.
Nikki had Warlock's soul stone in her hand.
Well, the first time.
The girl may have sensed the evil in the stone.
Or she's outlived her usefulness and Raker wants the stone's power for himself.
Regardless, we must reach the Undercity to find the girl and stop whatever they are doing.
And we'll have to be ready for them to try and stop us.
The converted ones will be prepared to die in order to bring their loved ones back to life.
Which is pretty ironic if you think about it.
Our level of cooperation is invigorating. We have become a formidable team.
Yep, sure have, Drax.
Ain't we just one big, happy Flarkin family?
Our level of cooperation is invigorating. We've become a formidable team.
Yep, sure have, Drax.
Ain't we just one big, happy Flarkin family? What are you doing with that garbage?
She's not garbage.
Behold the power of the light! Via Magnati! The Guardians of the Galaxy! Save the believers and alert the Grand Unifier! The fulfillment must not be stopped!
That's it! We finally snapped!
Gamora! Wait for us!
How many times should I say your butt now?
I thought I was a daughter, man!
That's it! We finally snapped!
Gamora! Wait for us! At least we stopped whatever that priest was doing here! Launch it, Drax!
Nah, can't be that
You aren't the only one fighting this battle, Gamora! She is not herself!
Not again!
Again?
Undead! His belief could not save him from death! Gamora! What's going on?
That garbage doll must have been magic or something! Must be a doll thing, I don't know!
You won't ruin her this time!
Well, we might have a problem! We should switch to the hard stuff!
I am trying to destroy! Prepare yourself!
Not again!
What was that? I was destroying something! The Witch Doctor elevates our challenge in combat!
Yeah, the sooner that guy's down, the better.
Must be a doll thing, I don't know!
Do your thing!
Perish!
Brutify him for some
The assassin!
At least we stopped whatever that priest was doing here!
The full Flarkment? Nah, can't be that easy.
You? Good?
Never better.
Yep. Definitely not good. Gamora, wait! Hold on a sec!
Why? So more children can be sacrificed in the name of Raker's flarked up church?
Of course not.
Just what, Peter?
I don't know. Breathe.
Every minute we waste. We don't have time to breathe.
I know Raker brings back bad memories.
This isn't about Thanos. It's about Nikki and what men like Raker and Thanos do to girls like her. Like me. My sister. If I had just been better at protecting Nebula, maybe she wouldn't be dead.
Whoa. What? Nebula's dead? How? By who? Tell me, so I can find him and shake his Kratak in hand.
By me.
You killed your sister?
She is the one you saw in the Matriarch's promise.
That's how I knew it was a lie. The Nebula I knew had been twisted into a hateful, vengeful monster thing. One who would never stop unless I stopped her. So I did. I just never expected to survive.
Why didn't you say something?
It's not exactly a conversation starter. Hi, I'm Gamora. I murdered my sister. Can we be friends? Of course we can't. How can you be friends with a monster? Why would you want that on your team? A team I actually kind of enjoyed being on. All things considered.
Well, I hate Nebula, so I actually would have... What? I'm just saying it don't change nothing.
Actually, it changes everything. The most deadly woman in the galaxy just admitted she loves us.
I did not.
You did. You said you were in love with us right after the part about killing your sister.
I said I enjoyed your company.
That is the Catathian definition of love.
I'll give you like. Can we just move on?
Agreed. That's about all the love fest I can take.
We accept you, Gamora Zenoburi.
Pretty sure we're married now.
This is excruciating.
All right, I'm pretty sure we've all caught our breath. Let's say we go stop a nutjob cult leader.
Yes.
Do your thing, Gamora!
This combat is sure to draw the Warlock's attention!
Maybe he's already safe, Nikki?
Try another selling.
Watch in the chair!
Thing's pretty tough for an open game.
Rush him, Drax!
Release her at once, or face the Destroyer!
We've got to apply more pressure!
I will end you!
It's all you, Gamora! Why are there so many of them?
This is nothing compared to some battles I have fought!
So we can forget what I just said, right?
If I buy you a drink,
Pump it out
will
of
you
big
tell us
guy.
how it happened?
You must strike the large one with more force!
I said proper!
Let loose, Rocket! Toss him around!
She needs a charge! Let them block us!
Chop shop, Gamora! It's just gonna get harder from here!
Harder for them to stop us!
Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
Who else did you kill? Anyone I know?
We will require a comprehensive kill list one day!
Well, Muscle has been trouble!
Make them hurt, Gamora!
Man, are we even putting a dent in this guy?
So we can forget what I just said, right?
I am glad you can find it!
They have this many goons.
With that, the Cortex, who knows how many reserve forces they can bring in here. We gotta shut it down!
Let's get to the bridge. Cosmos Tower is the quickest way. That sure is something.
You know, I used to spend a long time staring out at the rift, wondering where I belonged.
With us, Rocket. That's where.
He's right.
Yeah, I know that. Now.
Drax?
I have been eager to topple something over.
So, Gamora... how am I supposed to drop the most interesting thing she's ever done?
Really? A Faith force field?
If we can find the power source, we should be able to turn it off.
Let's get looking then.
You see that kid in the ritual thing?
I could not miss him.
You think the church did that to his head, or was the poor sucker born like that? You gotta disconnect the power, Quill.
That's it, Peter! Let's go! We need to get out of here before Raker shows up.
You know, I usually hated when that Cosmos spotlight would shine down on me, but now I kinda miss it.
I did not know you were so sentimental.
Almost drowning changes a guy.
All right!
Guardians of the Galaxy. The Matriarch has chosen to enact the fulfillment from this station. And you shall not stop her.
She hasn't chosen anything. You've been manipulating her from the start.
She is the light. And I am merely her servant.
Kinda hard to be the light with that dark monster thingy inside of her.
Blasphemy! You may have rejected her promise, but you will believe when it returns you from death's cold clutches.
Your pain has pushed you to a perilous precipice, old friend.
How? It can't be. I saw you die.
Form is fleeting, but the foundation remains forever. Now cease this stubborn senselessness, before it reaps a ruinous reward.
Ruinous.
Save them, wizard!
Larkin snipers! Fast cowards!
We need to close this distance!
Gotta get on flat face! He's bending his friends!
And he should be the first to die!
No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
Let's sever his ties that bind!
All you, Rocket!
Floating one restores his companions!
Put a target on him!
Arachnids will tell tale of our battles here!
Oh man! Back on Earth, there was this great song! Crap! Now it's Nova!
These soldiers are deadlier than the local security!
Bye-bye, Nova Corps nerd!
Peter Quill!
Quill's
Unleash
killing
me
movie
onto
cops
these
now!
fools!
Music to my ears!
Groot!
Of course it was easier to get to before!
This'll work! We can leapfrog our way back onto the bridge!
Leapfrog?
It's a... Just follow my lead!
What's next, Peter?
Look! Golden Boy and Unicorn are still at it!
Oh, the god stuff wasn't just talk!
We're sitting ducks!
We're on both counts!
He means we can't stay here!
On this we are agreed!
Crap! Now it's Nova!
They're gonna need a huge recruitment drive after this!
Any ideas?
I have seen a sign!
Being shot at ain't enough of a sign!
I'm referring to the billboard! Perhaps it can be cut loose!
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
At least the rooftops will provide some cover! Arachnids will tell tale of our battles here!
Is that like a Katassian minstrel?
Another fevered trooper now runs cold!
Had to be done!
Lock and load, Rocket!
Stay away from the entrance!
I will toss them to their death!
Smoke the crap! Now it's Nova!
They're not Nova anymore, Peter!
Well, you're a big target, that's why! So many lousy angles to cover!
I will flank them!
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
At least the rooftops will provide some cover!
Running and gunning on rooftops! This is kind of fun!
We will need tattoos to commemorate this moment!
Hey, Quill! Wanna see some fireworks? Of course it was easier to get to before!
Gamora! The billboard!
Good call!
You find more snipers over there! You save me one!
No promises!
Well, you're a big target, that's why!
These incoming attack!
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
At least the rooftops will provide some cover!
Make sure you don't fall off!
Father fire while I cross
Just once I'd like to cross this bridge without incident!
You can thank Goldie for that!
saved us from certain death!
I ain't scared of Raker and his little white ghost! I got all these toys, I'm just dying for you!
Stay away from the edges!
I gotta get close to get over!
Big wall!
Herodotus will tell tale of our battles here!
Oh man! Back on Earth, there was this great song! Like a fruit fly, I can't swallow!
What is next, Peter Quill?
Oh, you, Drax! Wipe them out, Rocket!
We approach the Dog's Tower!
We still have to fight our way through!
Now it's Nova!
They're gonna need a huge recruitment drive after this!
Now's your chance, Gamora! Bombs away, Rocket! Branch out, Groot!
Herodotus will tell tale of our battles here!
Oh man! Back on Earth, there was this great song! Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Too bad they busted up the bridge!
Mitchum!
We approach the Dog's Tower!
Then we're almost halfway there! Running and gunning on rooftops! This is kind of fun!
So now you're finally happy?
See? We don't need Golden Boy's help!
Is that why you shot him?
Oh yeah, that was great. Right in the butt. Did you see the look on his face? It was all like, oh, my gilded glutes.
Regal rear!
His perfect posterior! His
Champion cheeks!
Look out!
Let's do your worst, heroes!
Let's not add to our problems!
Herodotus will tell tale of our battles here!
Oh man! Back on Earth, there was this great song! Too close!
Of course it was easier to get to before.
Stay away from the edges!
I gotta get close to get over!
How many are there? It's like all of nowhere showed up.
As long as they're here, they can't go through with the... whatever they called it!
The Markman!
That was not the name!
I like it better!
Make like a tree!
So many lousy angles to cover!
That just gives us a fighting chance!
These soldiers are deadlier than the local security!
Nice to meet you!
Of course it was easier to get to before. ain't showed up!
This has got my name on it!
Finally! I think they're giving up.
Just in time, because we're not getting back on that bridge.
I know where we are. There's a road nearby that intersects the main bridge to Cosmos.
Where? Drax, buddy, let's make a hole.
That's one way down.
Look!
At least our guy seems to be winning.
We need to be on the other side of this thing.
We're not getting over.
Would under suffice?
Anyone see a way across?
Yeah, we can't do nothing with that sign in the way, Quill. Ba-ba-ba-boom, baby!
We sure are destroying a lot of advertising today.
Like we need another reminder to buy Calyx cream.
I am Groot.
Groot thinks we'll be nowhere royalty once we save it. Assuming they don't blame us for the Grand Unicorn, and the brainwashing cult, and the Magus World Destroyer thing. You know what? Maybe we should avoid nowhere for a while.
I did see a floor directly below this one.
I ain't seeing no hatch or nothing. Hey, Quill, try your visor. Oh, you gotta be flarkin' kidding me.
Battle must have been tremendous.
Part of the floor looks weak.
Good thing we got old Big Boots.
It is not the size of the boot, but the might of the one who wields it. This carnage brings back troubling memories of worlds I destroyed.
Always wondered, what did you use to do that? Some kind of mega bombs?
Rocket.
Blades. My own hands. And feet.
Finally! I think they're giving up.
Just in time, because we're not getting back on that bridge.
I know where we are. There's a road nearby that intersects the main bridge to Cosmos.
Where?
It should be, right below us.
Drax, buddy, let's make a hole.
That's one way down.
The best way. Look! They're still at it!
At least our guys seem to be winning.
Boom, baby!
You sure are destroying a lot of advertising today.
Like we need another reminder to buy Calyx cream.
This carnage brings back troubling memories of worlds I destroyed.
You gonna make us a bridge or what? Who cares if he didn't ask? This ain't no time to be polite, you big stump.
Don't suppose Groot knows another side route.
If I could just get to the other side, I could hack that thing and drop the bridge.
If you can get to the other side, we can get to the other side, and it wouldn't matter.
Throw me.
What?
Throw me! Just get muscles to huck me across.
Are you kidding? After the fit you threw last time?
This ain't like the last time. You all... I trust you guys.
Leave this to me!
Whoa! Glad that wasn't Rocket.
You are a valued member of this team, not a tool to be thrown about.
Worried about this ritual. And what's really gonna happen if we can't stop it.
Ain't gonna be dead people coming back, holding hands and wagging tails, that's for sure.
No, more likely Magus will use the ritual's power to drain the life energies of all in attendance.
And not just the ones attending. Everyone. Everywhere. Why else pick this place? The Cortex can reach any corner of the galaxy.
Oh yeah, definitely a doomsday scenario.
It is not definite, because we will stop it. Battle must have been tremendous. Is any of this structurally sound?
Something tells me it never was.
Yep, that's part of Nowhere's charm. Dumb are these Flartnards to even fall for this full Flarkment garbage.
Magus demands adulation, trapping you with vile illusion while feeding on your soul.
I felt it in my promise too. That endless hunger.
Oh yeah. Hungry is an understatement.
Holy faith!
All that light isn't leading to the Cortex. It is the Cortex.
How could that mutt let this happen?
Looks like you'll get to ask him yourself.
This isn't going to end well.
Cosmo!
We've got to get down there!
Don't count him out just yet. I've seen him get out of worse scrapes.
The beast is being exposed to the promise.
No! Get away from my dog!
I guess this means there's no nowhere resistance!
We're the resistance now!
It is
Roll that
acceptable to
blast!
ask for help, Peter Quill!
Guys, huddle up!
Is there no end to this battle? Every blow I make is counted, every night strike turned aside. I fear we will not win.
Okay, listen. The ending is near. We just need no fear. No fear and they'll fall to the ground. So when we go back out there, let's show these goons what no one else can. Who's with me?
Today, I am the destroyer!
Do this!
Feel bit!
Look out!
We gotta keep him off Cosmo!
Cut them down fast!
Another cultist quelled!
Don't be sad! Keep punking their scud's lights out! You much better remember us saving his tail here!
And the rest of him!
Cosmo, you've got to snap out of it!
The booth is scrambled!
This won't hurt much!
Death has come!
Keep some breathing room, Groom! Sit tight, Gamora!
This is an historic battle! The last stand of nowhere!
They'll be building a step. Chop it down!
That's one big, bad, scudding robot!
Let's beat on it together! Think of it as team building! I guess
The dog is not dead yet!
Look who's flirting with the assassin!
Tie them down! Whip them off, Drax!
I will enjoy this!
Oh, this guy barely feels it!
Slash him, Gamora! Nobody kicks a dog on my watch!
Especially not that one!
Why is the dog on Mind Blaster?
I don't think he's in there no more!
Feels like I've been shooting that big buck for hours!
It is as venerable as it is large! We must break it!
Groot! Rip him a new one!
This is an historic battle! The last stand of nowhere!
Something tells me we got more scraps ahead! This one just eats ammo!
Gamora! Gladly!
Ah, ha, ha! There goes the arm! So much better remember us saving his tail here!
You can find him later!
Clark! Well, it's got Groot!
Dodge this!
Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
We need to focus on taking it down!
String him up, Groot!
Why does the dog not Mind Blaster?
Just buy him some time to recover!
Cosmo, you've got to snap out of it!
The booth is scrambled! We're barely scratching the big thing's tape!
This is an historic battle! The last stand of nowhere!
What the fuck are you doing? He's one of them now.
He's our friend.
Yeah, so is Drax. And I ain't going inside this fleabag's head.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that. Hey, buddy. Are you,
Take him out before it's too late.
Wait! He's still in there! I can hear him!
I hear only barking.
Focus your mind! He's there!
Oh, Flark, it just shoot the nuts!
Easy, bud. Friends, remember?
Is Peter Quill? Cosmo knows never lie.
Yeah, buddy. It's me. It's all of us.
Where is Cosmo smelled? Smell of nowhere.
Where else would we be, Furbrain?
His
his mind is addled. Or he is simply a dog.
He doesn't see us. He's still in the promise.
Cosmo, where are you? What do you see?
Blue sky and cars to chase. Cosmo is back. Doma, how you say? Home.
He's talking about Earth.
Smell of fresh grass. Feeling of dirt between paws. No psychic burden, just walkies for going. And the ball for fetching.
If you missed your home planet, could you not simply return?
Nowhere is nothing. Dead heads, mind for scrap.
It's way more than that. This place is special.
If by met you mean I saved your bark, then yeah, we met here.
It's true. Nowhere was first place since Earth. Cosmo not feel like stray dog. First time, Cosmo forget what was lost.
This place is a haven for misfits like us. Like you. It's home. Earth is just some rock where you were born.
It's not about rock. It's about what Cosmo had on rock. Foot of bed for sleeping, belly for rubbing, color with name.
You miss being someone's property?
Cosmo not property. Belong to family. Then one day, family gone. Men in suits sent Cosmo into space. Cosmo searched many dog years for those he lost, but yet.
You had owners. It sounds like they gave you up.
What about your puppies, Cosmo? They're your family.
Cosmo young or...
They're here, man. And they're counting on you. For love, for protection.
But humans call for Cosmo to heal. Must be loyal.
Those pups actually need you. Be loyal to them. Don't abandon them in space the way you were.
Cosmo would never.
But you have. They're somewhere here on nowhere, maybe needing your help right now.
Come on, Cosmo, you gotta know this doesn't smell right.
Piotr Quill is right. Cosmo human have no smell.
They are wicked perversions. You must bite them with all your might.
Be gone! Cosmo not fictionalized.
That's it, buddy. You tell him.
Nowhere is Cosmo home being. His pups, his family. Will protect at all costs.
Sick him, boy.
Should we help him? I mean, we may need him.
I am optimistic for the beast's recovery.
Cosmo's got his mission. We've got ours. Let's get to the Cortex. You think he'll be okay?
He's got a thick coat.
All right, I still got access codes from when me and Groot were on vacation.
You mean when you quit the team?
Why do you always gotta be so... Flark! Attacking Scratch Snatchers! Gah!
Cosmo changed the codes.
I guess so.
All right, people. Let's find another way through.
Perhaps you entered the code incorrectly. I have made the same mistake.
Drax, can you handle this?
An intriguing texture. I fear I will regret this.
Just don't start kicking up dust.
So, stolen codes, jail time. What exactly were you and Groot doing down here before?
We picked up a job from a Signog at Mantlos, while you were off looking for the mutt.
What job?
The less you know, the better. The flark was that?
An earthquake?
Unlikely. We are not on Earth.
Whatever they're doing, I think they just took it to the next level. Drax, how do you keep from breaking your hands smashing through everything?
Catathian bone density.
But you don't even have cuts on your knuckles.
Ritual must be starting soon.
Good question, bud. How do we know we can even stop something this powerful? Probably a question for the bug lady. Too bad she ditched us.
When he was in his promise, Drax said Magus was...
eating my soul.
And anything that eats can die, right?
That don't sound too scientific.
You wish to poison its food supply.
We're the food supply, so... no. We'll kill it the old-fashioned way.
The way the church spreads their faith tech.
Yuck. I am so done with brains and the universal church of crap.
Wonder if the church even realizes what was being mined down here. They're standing on top of the most valuable resource in the galaxy.
The miners they have converted will remember.
Who would they even sell it to?
That's a good point.
Guardian of Galaxy, Cosmo is owing Bolshoi death.
Welcome back! Hey, we've got an army of church goods between us and the Cortex. You coming?
No. Cosmo is retaking Tower of Security, where his pops are hiding. Without power, nowhere is being lost. Pops too.
Gotcha! Be careful up there, buddy.
It's already dead!
This is so gross!
Already missing the jungle!
Watch for the large one's explosive! No mercy!
Hold up!
We're violating so many nowhere codes just being right.
Right with you,
I'm
big guy!
well beyond carrying!
Sick of those nasty mines! It's true! Bomb Boy is annoying! We should kill him!
They got Drax! You
Had
had
a
alive!
favor! That wasn't no normal!
Sit tight,
Last
buddy!
lethal! Still hurts, I bet!
I'm ready! Just find me an opening! Those mines are gonna be an issue! Any last words?
Tie him down! The sooner we get off this...
Is this even safe to walk on?
My great strength goes underutilized! Been too long since I blew something up!
Punch him up!
Don't make me ask for help!
Rocket!
The enemy
Safety's
proves
off!
persistent!
Can't break through!
Alright! I'm good!
That's why I'm here! Let's go!
I see it! Shield down! Nice one, Drax! He'll be feeling that one!
Trace me!
Close the distance! Don't let them pick you off!
I'm on him!
We're violating so many nowhere codes just being near the spray!
We don't have to tell anybody!
Come and die on this brain!
This poor goon's got brain security detail.
Gross.
That's a lot of brain powder.
Yeah, that stuff will turn your airway to sludge. Gray lung, they call it.
Good thing I've got my mask.
Oh, that won't help. Them particles are so fine, they're already seeping right in. probably already got the gray lung.
Lungs are already gray.
And you know that...
I have seen them.
Drax, little help, Peep-Ho?
Readily.
You can place it there.
Shall be done.
Groot's asking if there might be tiny people living inside our heads, like nowhere.
It is a valid question. Many homes are made from wood.
Groot, don't listen to the scary man.
Hey, big guy, lift that thing up. Drax, over here, hurry!
I move as swiftly as is necessary.
Quill, you know I was just messing with you.
What's that?
There ain't no such thing as gray lung.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Oh, you so fell for it. Gray lung. Ooh.
Did you guys know?
Oh, yeah.
Naturally.
You're always good for a laugh, Quill.
I think you can anchor to this wall.
Seems doable.
Here should be good.
All right.
I'm surprised Thanos never tried to take Nowhere's resources during the war.
Don't ever underestimate the collective's political power. He's got something to bribe everyone.
What do you see?
Same stuff, but higher.
I've been thinking. Yeah, the nobodies look out for themselves, but they're also paranoid.
That's an understatement.
So maybe at the first sign of trouble, some of them jumped in their ships and got out.
You underestimate their greed. Raker promises power and eternal life.
Whoa! Careful, this place is practically falling apart.
Be all of nowhere looks like this soon.
We'll get back on its feet.
Giant head does not have feet.
It used to.
And voila! One shiny upgrade, nice and crafted. I doubt even you could break that.
So they just up and left all this once they discovered the Cortex?
If by up and left you mean that mutt went barking mad and booted everyone out, then yup.
Hey, Groot, think you can get me up there?
I'm Groot.
Right about there.
This seems impertinent to our task.
I want to get a look from up high.
Scoping?
Scoping? This place smells weird.
It's the brains. Goes sour if it sits too long.
Smells like metal and... I don't know, something else.
Rhea.
What's that?
It's the waste product of a large Catathian slug.
I'm not sure slug piss is exactly what I was thinking of.
It is unmistakable.
It's more fun crafting my stuff, but I'll lend you a paw. Here you go. Ah, got a crick in my back because of that.
Whoa! Tremors have intensified.
That's one way of putting it.
It is an accurate statement.
Well, it don't help none. Oh, what have they done to you?
You, okay, Rocket?
No, I ain't okay. The Cortex, nowhere. What's gonna happen to this place? This filthy dump of cheap booze and shady units is the closest thing I got to a home.
I am Groot.
Yeah, the Milano's great, but a ship ain't the same. I got history here. You know that. Any better standing here gawking at it. Hurts to see all my investments go up in smoke.
What investments?
Couple seed fundings into illegal weapons research, funneled some units into goon training, couple of bets.
You had units this whole time?
No, they were invested.
Minor hiccup we need to consider. How do we even shut down the Cortex now that it's all supercharged?
Yeah, there ain't gonna be an easy off button on that thing.
Any chance you can hack it?
We ain't talking about some junky appliance. This is the Flarkin Continuum Cortex, one of the most powerful artifacts in the known universe, maybe even before it.
We'll blow it up if that's what it takes.
We're dealing with power we've never seen before. No way we'd survive that.
I will do it, while the rest of you flee. It would be an honor.
You don't know nothing about explosives. And this is Flarkin nowhere, man. I ain't blowing up nowhere. Or any of us. We should focus on them faith conduits. I'm betting they all route through the same junction. That's gonna be the weakness.
A whole lot of them!
Soon to be one less!
Yay! More brains up ahead!
No organ left here!
Yeah, they keep flying in more creeps. I'll keep putting bullets in them.
Breathing work, Groot! We've got big tech everywhere!
Hope they round it all up and hurl it into a sun! This whole city is going to collapse!
No! We ain't gonna let it! Stand down!
Please! I will find new ways to kill him!
You guys should run! When he says that, things get messy!
Ah! The final kill goes to me!
We can't keep getting pulled into skirmishes.
Like we have any choice. They shoot, we shoot.
Over here. Guess we're climbing brains again.
Gotta get across that gap first.
Just so you know, I'm reserving the shower indefinitely after this. All right, Groot, let's make a bridge of our own.
Just watch out for quakes.
Man, I really hope Warlock makes it to the finish line.
No, Goldie ain't counting on us. To him, we're just a bunch of scuts soiling his fancy boots.
He's seen what we can do.
More importantly, we know what we can do. All right, easy now.
So, once we get Nikki, we wait for Warlock to catch up?
And the bug lady.
Our plan requires a great many people.
Who said saving the galaxy would be easy?
Let's just take it one thing at a time. Get Nikki and stop this fulfillment thing.
How pragmatic of you.
Trying not to count my chickens before they hatch.
That would be counting eggs. Now is clearly not the time for that.
Careful, it gets a little... Whoa!
Peter, do you want to do the honors?
Totally. Watch this.
Surprise, scut fuckers! I am losing control! Oh man! You guys are in big trouble!
Next time, you're on your own!
Guys, huddle up!
Feels like we've been fighting these creeps for cycles. Not sure how many more of them we can take on.
She's right, Quill. Me and Groot have barely got any legs left to stand on. If things don't improve, we may be forced to give up.
Okay, I get it. Those creeps out there, fighting them gets the blood pumping.
You mean fear, Peter Quill, for I am not a coward.
No, I mean excitement. It gets inside your head like a parasite and messes up your aim. You know I'm right. Just relax and focus, and we'll overtake them. Who's with me?
Way to come Keep on planting these creeps in the ground, crew! This trip's getting expensive! Explosives ain't cheap!
At least we're putting them to good use! Like a hot knife!
Prepare for pain!
Let's show them they mess with the wrong frickin' team!
I am ready to teach them! Their losses will be legendary!
You don't stand a chance!
Final stretch, people! Everything is done!
Freaking has to be inside the vortex!
Keep on planting these creeps in the ground, crew!
What is next, Peter Quill?
That Nolacore dude was bonkers!
Quill's killing loopy cops now! Music to my ears!
Come on, cut him down!
This is how it's done!
My guy keeps dodging my shots! Drax on
Feels like I can aim in any direction and hit something!
Their numbers do not intimidate me!
Feels like we're up against the entire army!
Everybody showed up for this one!
Not getting up from that one!
Way to knock some sense into him! This is bringing back war memories!
Glad I sat that one out!
I scrambled more than his brain with that one!
I am trying to destroy!
It's a breathing room, Grim!
What's next, Peter?
My mind fills with rage!
Oh man! You guys are in big trouble!
Keep on planting these creeps in the ground, crew!
Is the whole church here?
Looks like we're crashing the freak convention!
Bust out the smart bomb!
Once we get inside, I'm on Raker!
I'll try to talk Nikki down if she's in there!
Peter! Drax needs help!
Is it me or are we barely denting this thing?
Big's built up!
To the
We need to really pile it on!
Time for the big guns!
Don't worry about me, bud! I'm enjoying this! Thing's pretty tough for an old machine!
The solution is simple! We must take it out first!
Over a slice! These creeps need to know what the Guardians of the Galaxy are all about!
You'd think they'd have learned their lesson by now!
Good riddance.
Now the true battle begins.
Everyone ready? face is on?
I have only one face.
Well, put it in mean mode.
Ha! Done!
What's everybody thinking?
I'm thinking if Goldie didn't finish him off already, I got a grenade with Raker's name on it.
Keep an eye out for Nikki. We get her away from these wackos, then worry about finding Warlock, Mantis, and whoever else.
I have faith your spawn will be saved, Peter Quill.
Let's not use the F word.
We're not gonna lose her again.
Everyone quiet!
What did they do to the Cortex?
Nikki!
They strapped her to their Flarkin machine, and they're making the hand direct all the galaxy's faith energy right into it.
Fulfillment has begun.
We gotta get her out of there. But how?
Free the hand, and they lose power. I count 4 cables. Let's pull them out.
My blade should be able to slice into them.
You struggle in pain!
This does explain all the batteries. Yeah!
Show him your root play on the herd!
He's ballsy! We need to get Nikki out of there before it kills her!
Ain't happening as long as all that juice is coming out of the hand.
The blockhead's amping up his buddies!
We must eliminate them in this
I'm on it!
Anyone see Raker?
The Warlock must have pulverized him!
I can't believe they enslaved the continuous vortex. I mean, we've all thought about it, but still. You owe me 112.
Oh, thanks, buddy!
Yeah, bud, we'll be fine.
Guys, huddle up!
What a bunch of losers. Me and Groot, we win this in our sleep.
Thanos used to time me in fights like this just to make it interesting.
They are no match for these blades, Peter Quill.
Okay, stop! Stop doubting yourselves! You're putting yourselves on the line, and for what? To me?
What?
Because we're the dream team! Who's with me?
We are supposed to help.
Fortunately, we are! We need to free Nikki! She must be so scared!
Looks safe enough in that bubble.
This has got my name on it!
Well, we gotta unplug these damn things.
That did something! Look at the hand!
Alright! One down, 3 to go!
Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools! Caution! Feel the darkness consuming you from your hand!
Aw, Drax is trying to unconvert us.
Just need to unplug it 3 more times!
Our blades will make short work of the enemy's men!
We really need to understand this faith energy stuff better.
It tore Warlock's soul in two! Let's not let it do the same to Nikki! I'm cutting them down as fast as I can!
It is all lies! Feel the darkness consuming you from within!
But no, Warlock! It's kind of crucial to the plan!
Once Nikki's free, we're gonna need Warlock to suck up his evil twin!
If he kills
refreshing!
Groot's right! The bubble's shrunk! We can get at that last block now!
Then let's get to it!
We're almost there, Nikki! Hold on!
Child, resist the evil craving inside you!
Don't get sloppy! We can end this!
I've never been more focused!
Yeah, got a feeling the Grand Unicorn will show up once we break his toy!
Feel us now and the galaxy is lost!
No pressure, though!
Last one, people!
Fight it, child!
Just need to unplug the last power line, Quill, and we should be good to go!
The fulfillment will be stopped! Contemptible machine, your time is over!
One block left!
Let's see that sword!
Order up!
Spend the hands almost free!
Danger! A godly hand will owe us a blood debt!
Sure hope there ain't no feedback boom once that last one's pulled!
An explosion will not stop us!
Yeah, got a feeling the Grand Unicorn will show up once we break his toy!
Here we go! Oh no! Guys! The handle broke! And now the clamp is jammed!
So unjam the nasty flap!
My great strength goes underutilized!
I might need some help!